Does awareness meditation, so awareness has healing power or not? The meditation, awareness of meditation, there's many scientific research that really helps for the body, physical body, like many things like heart disease, diabetes, and it's improve immune system, good for your uh, the gut, stomach, kind of like good for gut health and the brain health. There's so many benefits. But also in our meditation, what we call your intention is the key. Sometimes what we call meditation, awareness meditation, or mindfulness meditation is like wish fulfilling gem. But for the wish fulfilling gem, you have to make wish. If you don't make any wish, and that gem doesn't help you, even though you have very nice, precious gem. So this is kind of like example. So the intention, sometimes what we call intention, is the volition that everything gathered together. Like in the West, sometimes what we call, if you have the wish, there is the way. Or if you have will, there is the way. So similarly, but then special with the meditation, if you have meaningful intention, the purposeful, positive intention, that become really good. It will really help. It may heal also our body. Of course, it will help our mind become more healthy and free from mental disturbance. So good for mind and body. So how we can bring the intention? So the first important is, I want to meditate today for what? So I want to be good health. And if I have good health, then I can help more to my friends, family, maybe for the society, for the others. I can help myself, I can help others. Therefore, today my meditation dedicate for my good health. So normally what we call, if you just meditate only for good health purpose, only for yourself, then the benefit is less. It's become a little bit what we call self-centered. But if you meditate, of course, to help yourself, but help others, help everybody, win-win situation, then that become compassionate intention, what we call loving kindness, compassion, intention, or karuna, metta. And that is a lot of positive, vibrant. So set that intention, beginning of meditation. Then maybe you can meditate with the watching breathing, listen to sound, and maybe awareness of the body, just relax different part of the body. Special when we do the awareness of the body, that really helps in our body, the energy flow, and it will help for healthier, maybe keep younger, who knows, and also happier, of course, right? So then, if you want to have more particular focus about good health and longevity, we can add imagination meditation. So maybe first you imagine a light in your heart. If you have any religious background, you can imagine whatever enlightened being in your heart. But if you don't have, you imagine light. And imagine that that light is your true nature. So we believe everybody has a wonderful nature. Your awareness, your love and compassion, wisdom as light in your heart. And that light can have many different colors. like rainbow color or simple color, doesn't matter. It has feeling of warm, feeling of loving, kind. It is illuminating. There's awareness, and it is kind of like transparent. And then that light kind of like slow radiate and then heal all the disease like heart, all the other organs, and disease with the um, in our body like cellular level, all normal what we call prana, bindu, nadi. So prana meaning energy, and the nadi meaning nerves. So in entire our body, there's a billions of nerves, and then bindu meaning like cells, drops like cells. So everything heal, energize, and all the impurity, all the garbage, all the toxics, everything purified, and entire your body have this loving, warm, kind, luminous, and beyond suffering, beyond what we call dualistic perception, the light of wisdom, the light of awareness, the light of love and compassion permeate entire your body. And then even the light go further, that touch to the people, that your friends, family, and society, and touch everybody, that heal everybody's disease, physical problem, emotional problem, and also the everybody has internal suffering, the fixation of mind. So everything heal, and heal the environment also, and everybody, the body and the mind with the filled with awareness, love and compassion and the wisdom. Then after that you rest your mind in that field for a few seconds, like that. So when we do that time to time, it's really good for get more energy, more relaxed, and it has healing power, and also it may help others also. So this is a very important practice of the ancient. And of course, if someone want to learn more, then we have a lot of deeper level practice. But normally we don't teach this deeper level practice for everybody, because then sometimes we may don't understand and misunderstood, or it's a lot of conflicts also. So this one very simple that everybody can use and benefit. Yes. Thank you.